You know, the crazy thing was, and please forgive me if I'm wrong, I think we played 2 shows here on the State Fair, too.
5.
When we were here.
You played 5 shows.
I mean, the first time.
Oh, the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
that
last
I don't
time
know.
we were here.
The last time you were here.
Yeah.
But I know you played that one State Fair, because I dug up all your old quotes and ran them today, and that was
fun.
one. And, and I was just like, he can't possibly remember that show 25 years later.
That was fun, man. That's what it's all about. That's also why you like traveling with the same guys. So, let's say Petrie, the guy who was doing production on that, is the production manager now. Palmer, the drummer. Dan Hines, the sound guy. Gig, the lighting. They're all out here, so they all remember it as well.
So it's the same outfit.
Same group. We're a family, man. We're just the rookie tonight. When we introduced him, you remember in Omaha.
Sure.
The rookie's 24 years in, so.
So every time I see you and think about you and start, hey, what am I going to ask Garth? Chris Ledoux comes up.
Yeah.
Not just in the show, I kind of feel like you and Chris kind of changed country music a little by bringing in some of the rock influence and really what's today kind of started with what you and Chris may have done 20, 30, however many years ago that was.
Well, let's just say, you're not saying this, but let's say what you're saying is Garth Brooks kind of brought the rock and roll show to country music. Anything Garth gets credit for, it came from Chris Ledoux. I mean, we stole it from him. So I'm very honored to have my name mentioned in the same breath with his. But yeah, man, you talk about an entertainer, nobody was better than Chris.
Nobody was better. But it's not, to me, it's more than just the entertainment. You can hear it in the music.
Yeah.
There's some things that not the traditional country influence that Chris brought into his music, that you brought into your music in the 80s, 90s, that's carried on today.
Yeah, and that gives you confidence, because when Chris Ledoux comes up to you and go, hey, man, that song you got called Rodeo? And when he goes, dang, I'm like, holy cow, if Chris Ledoux says that, he said that about Ain't Going Down, and he said it about Fever, too. That made you feel really good. I think he ended up cutting Fever.
Yeah, he did.
So it makes you feel good that the real deal feels that way.
Yeah, and what a great guy that guy was. He I talked to him, and he was Wyoming. I say one time, "Where's the West begin?" He says, "Ogallala." He'd driven up and down the interstate enough; he knew exactly where he was going.
He was honest as day is long, and there's the category I can't even compete. Just being a man. Chris Ledoux is one of the greatest men I ever got to meet. I'd put him right along with my father. How much I just love that man. He's a good man.
So, where do you really go next? Do you got something going? Because I know nobody that can do what you're doing now.
You mean go next, not just on tour?
Next. Yeah.
I don't know. The guys, it's their first time ever to join a bigger agency. So we're with William Morris. Okay. They have brought us some things, and I'm going, are you sure this is even possible to be in? Because we think it is. So it's going to be fun. As long as we don't get ever lost in the fact that it's about the artist, it's always about the music. It's about that set list, man. That's hopefully what every one of those seats there, all they're thinking about is, what is the music that we're going to hear tonight? And that's our job, and that's the greatest job on the planet.
Well, last one. What percentage of that set list is the same or different each night?
I'm one of those guys that get pissed off if I go to a concert and somebody dumps a whole new record on me. It's like, hey, man, I appreciate you got a new record out, but where's the stuff I paid to come here and hear? So we make sure we get all that in, and then we're going to do like the new single tonight, but we don't do much new stuff. I got to tell you, I just don't, simply because just being a concert goer myself. So, and then here's the hard part. Ballads are the first thing that leave, because you can't have too many ballads. So there's probably 7 or 8 number one ballads we'll never touch, but people will bring their signs. And you'll get to come out after it's over. People bring their signs for what she's doing now, To Make You Feel My Love, Mom, these things that are more the ballady things that you'll get to for people who want to stay around that late to hear. It's fun.